And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Rowdy Tellez may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a batting average of .444. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fegley, the runner at third. Semien at second with 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. hit on the ground after short. Galvis has it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts can really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. The Jays lead it 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
In there, 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hernandez at second, Drury at first with no outs. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Now, but this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Profar for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Now the 2-0 home. is laid off of for ball number 3. Matt Chapman is on deck. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman,
Here's Jurickson Profar. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, Dan, he couldn't seal the deal on the complete game shutout, but it's a victory for the ball club nonetheless.
Yeah, D-Row, and that's what ultimately matters, right? It's always fun to get a CG and blank the opponent, but the bottom line, it was a very good performance out of him, and this team will take that any day of the week.
The Jays have turned a few heads here early this season. For more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, don't look now, Matt, but this club, which was thought to be in rebuild mode, has actually gotten off to a pretty darn good start here in April. Whether or not they can keep that up is another matter. But for now, they are exciting their fan base and have begun to build some confidence. If they can keep this good chemistry going, who knows what they might achieve.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Allen Hansen, the next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch popped straight up to Parra. Over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Giants 3. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lifted in the air to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now the designated hitter, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Smoke at second with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51.
Next to bat for the Giants, Cameron Maben. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Ready for another shot now, Gerardo Parra. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Last strike here for the Giants. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. So what do you take, if anything, from this one, guys?
Matty, this season is still just getting underway. A lot of these teams haven't really shown us who they are or who they're going to be. And the ones who have begun to do so haven't had enough time to separate all that much from the pack anyway.
Yeah, this was an exciting early season game and a definite boost for the winner. But I don't take too much from these games just yet. Like D-Rose said, teams identify themselves really from this point on.
We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity. And for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Well, we know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. And wouldn't it be satisfying to do it here on enemy turf, sending this home crowd away empty-handed? Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
The pitch. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Left side, but well foul. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 to third, right to Cabrera. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for Toronto. The score remains 2-2. Up next for the Rangers, Jet Bandy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Center fielder, number 3.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 3 for 9. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. DeShields is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Rocket to third. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the ball is dropped.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut. He didn't miss it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Rangers leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Matt.
Digging in once again, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. To Shields is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The set and the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Ready with the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The center fielder.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one. The 0-1 offering. And it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lifted in the air to center field. DeShields is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Rangers, the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And that misses 1-1. That's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
For the Rangers,
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Shoemaker looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hit without him get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's gone 2 for 6. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so with a
please.
left-handed hitter waiting,
Now
they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Mesa is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Hunter Pence will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Odor over at second. Hence on at first with 2 down. Backhanded, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Jose Leclerc enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The second baseman, Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batter.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Now batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home, fouled away. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A runner at first with no outs here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Gallo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazzara ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Jeffrey Springs takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 54. Now batting, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Drury.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Odor. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Jays are out in front 5-2. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields.